Can't even afford a real gift. Just look at that sad little bottle of wine, my cousin Victor announced to the whole table, his laugh echoing a little too loud in the restaurant. The clinking of forks stopped. I just smiled. For 5 years, Victor had managed the small inheritance our grandmother left us. He was the finance guy, and I trusted him. But there were cracks. The quarterly statements he always forgot to send. Market downturns he'd mention whenever I asked for a small withdrawal. The $3,200 he borrowed from the fund for an emergency car repair, promising to pay it back with interest that never materialized. I tolerated it because he was family, and I didn't want to cause a scene. The breaking point came when I found a house. I needed my half for the down payment, roughly $45,000. Sent me a text with a screenshot of the account balance, $1,287.42. Sorry, market has been brutal. Better luck next time. Something in me went silent. Everything clicked. His trip to Milan, the new jet ski, the Rolex he wore to every family dinner. It wasn't the market. I hired a forensic accountant. She found 117 separate transfers from our joint fund to Victor's personal accounts over 3 years. Been using our grandmother's money as his personal slush fund. My lawyer drew up the papers, but I waited. Victor's weakness was his ego. He loved hosting the big family reunion, playing the generous patriarch. So I printed every single one of his illegal transfers onto high-quality cardstock, placing them in elegant envelopes, one for each of our 22 family members. At the reunion dinner, right as he raised his glass to toast family and trust, I stood up. I walked around the table, handing out the envelopes. I have a different kind of financial statement to share. His face went from confusion to chalk-white panic as he saw the bank logos. I walked back to my seat and said, Victor, you said the market was brutal. You were right. The final document on top of each pile was the catering bill for this very dinner, paid from our joint account 2 days before. The lawsuit was filed the next morning. He had to sell his house to cover the restitution and legal fees. Last night, I sat on the porch of my new home, the one I bought with the first wire transfer from his liquidated assets. I opened a bottle of wine. It wasn't a sad little bottle. It was one I could finally afford.